Tell brothers and sisters, Black Power is always giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors. Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, my sister, my father, my in-laws, my subscribers, viewers, family, and all those that are fighting for the liberation and salvation of the Black nation. Today I'm going to discuss a few things. This might also be a two-part series. Now, I told you all what was going to happen in the Super Bowl. You know, you may not want to believe it, may not want to accept it. For those of you who still have faith in this American nightmare, that you thought the Rams were going to win. And I told you all the games were fixed. The reason why they announced that the Rams were the favorite is for the betting. $6 billion in legal bets were made. And for those who voted for the Patriots, came off. And see, they also wanted this devil, Tom Brady, to be the great white hope of football. You have to understand the politics in this shit. And so this is how they view the world. Having the golden, lily white, blonde haired, blue-eyed, white girl looking up to daddy, the great white hope. You know, with everyone cheesing and smiling as the white man becomes the champion. And the Kraft family, who owns the New England Patriots, they also control all Kraft cheese, all Kraft products all over the globe, as well as they have a hand in the trash business, as well as a hand in the garment district and hundreds of other businesses as well. And I told you all that the Kraft family and Donald Trump were tight. They both are multi-billionaires. And so you can imagine what Donald Trump his bet was on the Patriots and how he came off. He probably won enough money to build the wall himself. And this bed wench, Gladys Knight, who really is a big disappointment to the black community because she is a biscuit-eating bed wenching coon. I knew that early on because of the things that the marriages and engagements that she had, the husbands that she's had, and how they left her ass for her bougie, wannabe white attitude, as well as her vicious ass gambling habit. And so she is a coon. Now, if you listen to the interview that she made after she sung the national anthem at the Super Bowl, she just kept saying how much she loved America. This is my country. I love America. I love America. I love America. I love America. And for a black person to say that in these days and times, you have to be out of your African black mind. You have to be out of your black mind and back into your cotton picking mind. And Gladys Knight is nothing but a first class coon, a bed wench coon. Listen to, you don't have to believe me, listen to the interview, the post interview that she made after she sung the national anthem. Like that was such a big deal to talk about stars and stripes and banners, while the devil that wrote that, while he was writing it, he probably had just finished having sex with his slaves. Once again, Bill Cosby is under the gun. This time, someone flew a drone over the prison yard when he went out for his recreation. A drone flew over attempting to kill Bill Cosby. And see, these are the things that we have to pay close attention to. And it was no one but these white nationalists and the media plays a major role in it. Because how did the media know so quickly that a drone flew over the prison yard, as well as the drone had a weapon on it attempting to murder Bill Cosby? And so you have to pay close attention to what these devils are doing. This is an assault on the black man with the assistance, and leading the charge is the black woman on the assault of the black man. And it's a damn shame the way a lot of these sisters are going after these brothers, going after the black man, these feminist movements. Now, I'll explain something about this feminist movement. The white woman, y'all, you sisters are locking arms with these white women with this Me Too bullshit and all this feminist bullshit. But the white woman hates your motherfucking ass. The white woman hates you. She always have and always will. Who do you think was the one who told the slave master to beat y'all, to sell the kids, sell your children, rape you? It was the white bitch. It was the white bitch who made her husband Massa sell your children in front of you, snatch your babies, rape you, kill your husbands, and do everything that she possibly could to hurt you because of the lust, the overwhelming level of lust that Massa had for his bed wenches. And so the white woman was always been infuriated and hated the black woman. And then you sisters sit up here and link arms with these motherfucking bitches and talking about this Me Too bullshit, and get the black man. But you sisters are not chasing the white man. You're not going after his throat. This is the shit that burns me the fuck up. But I tell Bill Cosby once again to stand tall, even though now Bill Cosby sees that the cracker that never gave a fuck about him. As much as y'all, Bill Cosby is boule as well. And as much as you shine shoes and tap dance for this cracker, you see where it got you. And see, now they're using all of these old, decrepit, man-looking white bitches. See, this is just a plot to take his money, take his prestige, and smear his legacy. The same with R. Kelly. Now, R. Kelly's a sick motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. However, let the black community deal with him. What are white women, what do they got their nose in this shit for? They have nothing to do with this. Let this be a black situation, a black problem. But every time it comes to destroying the black man, the first one to the finish line is the white bitch. Tied neck and neck with the black woman. Now, a lot of you sisters are good sisters. You'll ride or die queens. You understand the plight of the black man, and you're riding with him because you understand. And a woman just means helper. The black man is the head of the house. He's the leader. And what happens is these crackers have given these sisters some trinkets and they're selling out and they're bed winching and they're fucking this motherfucking slave master for some goddamn trinkets and turning your back on the black man. You know, now if R. Kelly, they knew about this 25 years ago, why didn't they say anything then? Because all these so-called victims thought they were going to cash in and their careers was going to skyrocket. Now, if all these women with these allegations that were promised, all these record deals and shit, if they had became famous, you wouldn't have known nothing about R. Kelly. But since they've gotten old, they sat there and laid up and fucked this man, thinking that they were that special one, knowing his sick ass was just using them, lying to them. And so they all want to cash in now. They all want to cash in now. Since their careers went nowhere anyway, they weren't all that talented. Anytime you need a boost, your talent is not all of that anyway. If you need to lay up and fuck somebody to get signed, you know, so they're hollering he needs to go to jail and he needs to do this. And at what point do black women stand accountable for the bullshit and dirty, nasty, underhand shit that they do? Yes, R. Kelly is guilty as fuck. And in no way I'm justified or taking up for this motherfucker. But my point is, this is a black community's problem. This is not no situation for the white bitch. There are no white bitches involved in this. So why are they in it? Surviving R. Kelly. Because most of these sisters, if it wasn't R. Kelly, it would have been somebody else. It'd have been Diddy. It'd have been Ja Rule. It'd have been DMX. It'd have been Dr. Dre, Snoop Fag, and some others. So this is about the smear not only R. Kelly, but the black man, period. No one's saying anything as far as Cuba Gooding's situation. I'm quite sure Ice Cube and others knew that Cuba Gooding was a fag, that he liked dick. It was apparent. We saw that in other movies besides Boys in the Hood that he played in. And see, it's always these brothers, a lot of times, that have these white women that allow them to do all this freaky bullshit, and they turn into these old fags. But Cuba Gooding is no secret. Now, that's no disrespect to his brother Omar or his sister or his mother. But Cuba Gooding, who's married to a white bitch, thought white America loved him too. And so he cooned and shoe-shined and buck danced and bojangled his way until allegations that he played with a white man's dick. Look how he's dressed. A woman's goddamn turtleneck on. Come on, you know, it does. The Stevie Wonder could see this shit. Nobody, none of you sisters are jumping up and down saying Harvey Weinstein should go to jail. None of you. Not one of you have mentioned Harvey Weinstein going to jail. None of you. But you jumped on Bill Cosby, you jumped on R. Kelly, you jumped on any black man. But you will never say nothing to this goddamn devil, this sick motherfucking freak motherfucking nasty old wrinkled decrepit cave dog Harvey Weinstein. And this was a ploy, because he's not going to jail. This was a ploy to make it appear that he's going to jail. And by the time the court rulings are done, Bill Cosby will be home if he makes it home, and they'll let him walk. That's how these white crackers are. This is how they roll. Now, Kevin Spacey, on the other hand, stated that if I go down, and Kevin Spacey is a straight fag, freak, pedophile motherfucker. Kevin Spacey went hard and said, if I go down, I'm taking everybody in Hollywood with me. So that lets you know how big the pedophilia ring is in Hollywood. I don't see none of you sisters going at him either. No one's going at him. And now they done backed off of him, because if he opens his mouth and blows the whistle, it's going to be a ton of motherfuckers going to jail. A ton of motherfuckers are going to jail if Kevin Spacey opens his mouth. Based on what he said. He said he's taking the whole Hollywood down, which is 75 to 80% of these directors, these CEOs, these producers. All of them are on pins and needles now, because Hollywood is a big pedophilia ring. 75% of the child actors, child prodigies, have been victims of sexual abuse. Why do you think Todd Bridges was smoking crack 100 miles a motherfucking hour? Because he was scared to open his mouth. River Phoenix, ODing. See, you all, Gary Coleman, all of them.
One of the exciting things.
All of them.
And teaching a sushi class.
And see, once Kevin Spacey has shut Hollywood down for right now. So what they're going to do
even in San Francisco,
is probably let him ride and see if he opens his mouth and open the floodgates up to all the pedophiles in Hollywood. What that is going to do is push for legislation to make sex between a grown man and a child legal. Because you have NAMLA, National Association for Man and Boy Love. And so that's legislation that's going to be pushed, because it'll be too many of these motherfuckers under the gun facing jail time for child sexual abuse and rape. So what they'll do is push to make pedophilia legal. Y'all got to wake up to what the fuck is going on and stop running off emotion all the motherfucking time and deal with some principles. Deal with some fucking principles. Stand up for who you are. Stop acting like a motherfucking bed wench and a house nigga. You see where that gets you.
Your class is great, and your sushi tastes great, and that's really his style.
Now, this brother, 21 Savage, the rapper, he was taken into custody for some sort of immigration, because he's a British citizen. A British citizen. And he's taken into custody for some other related charges, a couple of felonies and some other INS charges. The immigration naturalization people want to see him, and he's brought up on charges. I believe he has some conspiracy charge as well. 21 Savage. whose name is Shia Abraham Ben Joseph. And his boo is Amorosa. You notice every brother she runs into and fucks, trouble follows them. And even death. Amorosa is an opportunist bed wench. So what is she doing laying up with this boy? Because people don't fuck with Amorosa no more, and she's trying to work her way back now in the entertainment business. So she'll use 4 or 5 of these young men and destroy them to get a position in the corporate structure of the music entertainment industry and get under some cracker like she did Donald Trump. See, it's no secret that Donald Trump had his way with you, you know, and fuck you around and then threw you back out in the plantation, threw your ass back out in the field after he was finished with you. So, brothers and sisters, we got to wake up. And another thing that I wanted to touch on about Gladys Knight. You know, Gladys Knight is a fucking Mormon. A goddamn Mormon. Now, for those who don't know the history of the Mormons, that Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints shit, they didn't start allowing blacks into the congregation until recently. Joseph Smith, who started, and Brigham Young, who started the Mormons. And Gladys Knight is a so-called Mormon. And so she's so fucked up in the head now that she's talking about she loves her country and, you know, America the beautiful, while her relatives and people that look like her are suffering every fucking day. And you had the nerve to say every time you sing the national anthem, you get emotional. For what? For what? You don't get emotional because Francis Scott Key had slaves, your ancestors. That's not why you get emotional. You get emotional because you are so sympathetic to your slave master. And that's how sick we are mentally as a people. Makes no fucking sense. Because you got this feminist movement, you know, that goes along with the gay movement, that goes along with this biracial shit. See, all this shit runs hand in hand. This Me Too bullshit, Black Lives Matter, all of this shit runs hand in hand. And what they're trying to do is get the black community to turn on the black man. So if they can get the black woman to turn on the black man, then anything that they say, black women gonna follow suit. Because right now, the mindset of the average black woman is so distorted and fucked up. Because they know their position. If you know the position of your other half, of your soulmate, which the Creator God designed man and woman to be together, of their own kind. The black woman is the only one that doesn't stick with her man. And the black man is the only one that doesn't stick with his woman. And that's when he gets a little bit of money. When the black man gets, the average black man, when he becomes a millionaire, he throws the black woman under the bus and grabs a ski bitch. He grabs a ski dog, savage snow bunny ice bitch. And the ones who are committed, the soldiers, the poor righteous teachers who are marching hard and strong. See, a lot of sisters don't want that. They're looking for Mr. Goodbar. But it's some of you sisters that are straight warriors that keep it 100 every motherfucking day. Because you understand who the black man is. You know he's the strongest motherfucker on the planet. He's the first man on the planet. He's the original man. All other men are diluted black men. Excuse me. All other men are diluted black men. Till you get to the white where there's no black in the white man. He's a pure ice ape, a transparent, colorless motherfucking dog. And so the reason to take everything from the black man where he has nothing and leave him assed out. This is the time where the black woman's supposed to step her fucking game up. Be the spook who sat by the door. If the cracker wants to offer you the world, take the world and share it with your king. You don't go around and get on TV and say, you don't want a man, you don't want a man gotta have this and a man gotta have that. Knowing the black man is public enemy number one. See, a lot of you have sold your soul for trinkets, and you're going to pay for that. You are going to pay. Most of you going to pay. You're going to live to pay for it. Most of you going to live to pay for it, and you can bet your bottom dollar on that. And so it's time for the black community to once again embrace itself. Embrace itself. Let's create our own, get our communities back. Take our communities back. Take hold of ourselves. Let's walk one and one. And see, these religions and these organizations, I'm willing to work with anybody. I'm willing to work with anybody, any religion, any train of thought, any ideology, because we all have one thing in common. We are black men, and we're at the bottom of the barrel. We are public enemy number one, no matter how you put it. And see, a lot of you motherfucking niggas that, you house niggas that have trinkets from the devil, that don't think that this applies to you, you're going to find out the hard way as well. You're going to find out the hard way. Now, when you talk about black on black crime, let's look at that for a minute. Because a lot of you say, yeah, they kill each other. You can't blame that on the white man. Well, Al Capone, Bugsy Siegel, all of them were gangsters. And you know what they did for them? To stop crime, they gave them a stimulus package. The Italians, the Irish, and the Jews. They made them firemen, policemen, and entrepreneurs. That's what they did for them. And crime was damn near eliminated from them. And so when you talk about the black on black crime, these motherfucking crackers did the same thing as these brothers are doing today. So if you want to stop this shit, you give them a stimulus package too. You build an economic power structure specifically designed for the black man, primarily the black youth, with long-term goals with providing an income where they can take care of their families. The same way you did the motherfucking gangsters and these white mobsters. See, a lot of y'all don't know about this. Y'all you're so blind and thinking this goddamn cracker is so motherfucking innocent. He was a ruthless motherfucker. The street gangs were all white at one time. And that's what they did. They broke bread with these motherfuckers on an economic level. Gave them jobs. And so they were able to provide for their family. A policeman makes a good salary. Firemen make good salaries. And these Jews in the garment district, even though all they do is steal, these blood-sucking motherfuckers go over in Africa and take gold and diamonds and jewelry. That's why they have those names, Goldstein, Silverstein, because that's all they do is steal. But nevertheless, if you want to stop black on black crime, because the first thing you niggas, you black ass Democrats, Elijah Cummings and Maxine Waters, the first thing you motherfuckers and Cory Booker, the first thing you niggas, you jigaboo motherfuckers who agree with crackers up there in the Senate, is that you need to build more prisons. You need to put more police on the street. You need to up the gun laws. And I'm telling you, black people, keep your motherfucking weapons. Keep your motherfucking weapons, because when Hurricane Katrina, all these motherfucking militia groups, all in these mountains, these crackers that are training for war, for martial law. Because in Katrina, they deputized these motherfucking crackers, and they were killing black people in New Orleans. See, you didn't know anything about that. So if you want to create and help, and black people, you niggas with this money, you million and billionaires and athletes and entertainers, you all need to come up and we build our own stimulus package to give to our people instead of waiting on a handout. So we can take our communities back, take our stores back, run these motherfuckers out of the hood.
The spin on billionaires versus millionaires is really that it's not all about money. It's really about...
I'm going to come back with another video, brothers and sisters.
Are we still on for 4 o'clock?
Leave your comments.
Hustle is...
And the sister Diane Nelson, give me a call, Queen. I have something for you. Hotel Black Power. And one more thing, sister Miss B, I haven't forgot you either on the shout out piece. Peace.